Good morning, Victor.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Well, do you have the answer to what's my fair share of the national debt?
Yes, I do. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, that would be very helpful. Those pesky conservatives have been hammering me about the national debt and spending. I'd love to have a good crisp answer to effectively respond to them.
Well, we have the answer, but you may not like it. The answer is $533 for each citizen of the United States.
$533 per citizen. That's wonderful.
Mr. President, that's $533 for each citizen per month.
How in the world did you come up with $533 for each citizen per month? And how long would they have to pay it?
Well, it wasn't too hard. There are two parts to the answer. To repay the approximately $16 trillion of our current debt, each citizen would have to pay $215 per month for 30 years. That's equivalent to a 30-year mortgage for about $51,000 at 3%.
What? They'd have to pay $215 a month for 30 years to pay off our current debt. I want to make this perfectly clear. I am not happy. So how do you get from 215 to 533?
Mr. President, we are currently growing our debt by almost $4 billion a day. That amounts to over $10 per day per citizen. We need to pay this off each month to stop the national debt from increasing even more. To do this means that at the current spending rate, each citizen must pay an additional $318 per month. Of course, if we reduce our spending, this amount would go down.
Victor, this is the worst news that I've heard since the results of the 2010 election. But I think I get it. I can rationalize to the American people that $533 per month is a reasonable price to pay for everything they're getting from their government. Is that correct?
Well, Mr. President, remember, this is in addition to the taxes that they are currently paying. Let me summarize what this would mean for an average-size family of 4, such as yours. Your family's fair share of our debt would be 4 times 533, or $2,132 per month. This is in addition to all other taxes that you're currently paying.
How in the world can I explain this to the voters? How can I simplify this so that our voters can understand it?
Mr. President, I think we can take the monthly share for a typical family of 4 and convert it to an hourly basis. Assuming a standard 40-hour work week, that would work out to a mere $12 an hour per family. If the family had 2 wage earners, it would only be about $6 an hour for each worker.
Victor, I'm really unhappy about what you've told me, but I appreciate your candor and analysis. I'm going to have to run this by David Axelrod and Robert Gibbs to see how we can put a positive spin on this. Do you have any suggestions?
Mr. President, only one. If we stop spending money we don't have, we could make some real progress. Otherwise, it could be a real problem.
Victor, now that you've ruined my day, would you please go back to your cubicle and continue your analysis of the other assignments I've given you? I'm sure I'm not going to like the answers, but I'd rather hear it from you than get surprised during the campaign. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. President. Goodbye.
Thank you, Victor. Look forward to talking with you again soon.